How you doing? Dave Nasty here at Next Level Guitar, continuing on with our journey of the pentatonics. And today what we're going to conquer is we're going to conquer some sweet licks in the open position. We're going to talk about doing some hybrid picking, and we want to make sure that we just kind of up the game a little bit. That's what we want to do. We want to do things that are a little bit outside of the norm, but something that'll challenge you and give you brain food for years. So we're going to work in our pentatonic shape in the open position. We got to outline that guy to get started. So let's go ahead and do that. Real simple there, right? So just to be clear, right, that's the same as this dude up here. It would look the same as this. If I was to play it there, that's big and fancy. Notice there is no fret there. Right, try to get tricky. So we're going to do some licks in this position, and let's just get started. The first thing I want to do is a lick that sounds like this. Each one of these we're going to build off of. So to do this lick, I'm starting with an upstroke on my high E. I'm going to strike the D note here with a downstroke. I'm going to pull off, and then I'm going to slide from A to B and grab that D note there. Now, I like this lick because it's going to be kind of a catalyst, so to speak, to get me to do other things. And that's pretty easy. So, other fun things that you could do just immediately. I'm sliding from 2 to 4 real quickly, and I'm popping this high E string with my middle finger. And I got that nice, I can get the flat 5 here, my blues note as well. Or I could. So when I do this stuff, I like to use hybrid picking with my right hand. I think it's much easier. You get that economy of motion thing happening. And you know, that's just a fancy way of saying I don't have to move my pick that much, so I can get a lot of notes in there. Referring back to the first one, I may not hit that with an upstroke, I may pluck it with my middle finger. And then I'll pluck that one with my middle finger as well. So I'm going to turn this way. Because I can get this nice back and forth kind of motion. We're going to take off with this thing here in a minute. So if I start off, good way to get started. You get such a neat sound tone-wise when you play with your fingers. It's a little fatter sounding, a little rounder, I think. So you get this kind of popping kind of sound. Really is achieved by muting with my right hand. Turn to the side again so you can see that. And pulling as hard as I can to that middle finger. That's kind of a cool lick there. Notice I flattened my middle finger there. So I have this. All of these licks we're going to totally apply with the rhythm, you know, as we get going through this. But I just think these are things that are kind of over the top, you know, like you're busting out of jail kind of thing. Real extreme situations, you want to throw out some of these fast licks. Get back to this dude. I think that lick really helps you get the separation between your pick and your middle finger. So I've added a note here with my left hand. I've added the E into the mix. That that covers a lot in that position. Let's check out that one. So everything I'm doing on the high E string, I'm playing with the middle finger on my right hand. If you bend that a little bit, it creates a little bit of tension. So when we're coming from here, pretty traditional, but what if we go... So what I'm doing there is I'm going to pluck my 5th string or my A string with my middle finger. I'm going to hammer on and pull off B flat, strike G, hit the A, and then go back to the G again. And you're trying to, as quickly as you can, get that in there. So if I bring all this down real slowly, kind of a way to play around with that a little bit. Working some of those positions. With the hybrid stuff, I'll tie in notes on the high string. And get some neat open string stuff in there. Nice intervals, of course, for our, thinking of our E. Now with this, I'm going to strike the G string and hammer quickly to that B, and then I'm going to pluck the G sharp. And kind of work it down that way. And apply that open string on the G to every position. So let's talk about some rhythm. Putting these things into a rhythmical context. So what I think is good to do is you kind of get a nice driving sound off of these double stops. And when you get that sound going, now we're getting a little bit more rooted in tradition, right? But I can very quickly try to work some of these into your playing a little bit, and it spices up those things that we hear so much and that people do a lot of, and it adds your own flavor to it. In any kind of context, just get lost in it. You don't have to do all of it, and you can do just a portion of it, and it's a great thing to try. When you're getting some of this hybrid sound in this first position, it really enables you to come off with some nice sounding licks. So what I'm going to do is play some rhythmic examples of this, right? I think the biggest part of this is just trying to work into a new position and try something kind of different. But I'm going to play some rhythm, and I'm going to show you how to apply these ideas, and I'm going to keep it straight ahead. And hopefully you'll find this information to serve you well. And I really appreciate it because this is a lot of fun to me and a good thing to add into your playing.